Steve Bannon at a speech today saying if we lose the midterms and we lose 2028, some in this room are going to prison, myself included. Alright, so there's both a very obvious good side to this and a very obvious bad side to this. Let's explain it. The good side were 30 Moms for Liberty elections nationwide. Every single one of them lost their election. And the reason I bring that up is because one of the main events that led to MAGA building up so much power nationwide was Moms for Liberty candidates infiltrating local positions, especially school boards. So to see every single Moms for Liberty candidate either up for election or up for re-election lose their races all at the same time is a huge warning bell. The real people who are going to be prison are people like Stephen Miller and Tom Homan and Steve Bannon, not the average MAGA voter, but they want to convince MAGA voters that they're going to be sent to prison too. MAGA has officially entered terminal fight or flight. They are going to get much more aggressive. They are going to get much more pushy about their agenda. But the flip side of that is we are going to see Donald Trump, Tom Homan, Steve Bannon, Steve Miller, and J.D. Vance fleeing the country because all of them know what's coming to them the second the actual rule of law is restored.
So let me get this straight. Mr. Bannon said Republicans are likely to get jail time in that room, meaning those are high-seating Republicans. Some of them are judges, even in the Supreme Court, because they overturned Roe versus Wade and have been doing a lot of things that are illegal. Let me also understand that being that Democrats have won a few seats, we are celebrating. The Democrats have had the majority before and did nothing. Actually, Nancy Pelosi got rich in millions while Americans were losing their homes. By the way, if this is the first time you're seeing me, I'm moderate. So I'm going to offend everybody. You forgot about the veteran quite some time ago. He told those people they are going to go to jail. Do you not know they are not going to go out without a fight? You think this is going to be over with one vote? These are Dick Cheney's, and the alternative to them are people who are ready for a holy war. You're voting Democrats in who are still being bought by lobbyists who will not be holding the Supreme Court accountable for the injustice they have committed. What exactly are you celebrating? Things to go back to what it is, the status quo of corruption, which this country is not about democracy. It's more about the oversight of oligarchy and them trying to keep them in line, which they can't. When I say Democrats are soft, they are soft. You're not going to do what it takes to get it done. And when these Republicans do more than what they did on January 6th because they are not going to go to jail, what then? They are ready to pass away for this. What are you ready to do, to just go show up and vote? I'm going to say this again. This is a war. You're not in a fight. You're literally in a war. This man is telling people to get ready because they're going to the mattresses.